Welcome back to the Sea Champagne Radio Show. Welcome back, I Love Music Army. Welcome back, everybody who's commented on that John Cougar Mellencamp tirade on my last video. Yes, I said all three names. Somebody out there should be very proud of me because I always forget that other name. I'm sorry, guys. I grew up with John Cougar. I didn't grow up with John Mellencamp, but I know he changed his name. Whereas, you know what I'm trying to say here. So it's hard for me to say all three. I'm sure I'll make plenty of mistakes in this video, and you can make fun of me in the comments section if you choose to do so. But let's get to this tirade that he had. Now, the truth is, I really don't know if it was a political tirade or if it was something else. I wasn't at the show. I don't know. I only know the clip that I watched. And in the clip that I watched, it didn't say, or I didn't see what happened prior to that incident. So what I'm going to do is comment based on your comments on if it was and if it wasn't. So let's start with if it was a political tirade. If it was a political tirade, then I agree with most of you. I really don't want to go to a musical show and listen to a 5-minute political tirade on anyone, whether they're for or against my candidate. Okay, I just don't want to hear it. I want to hear music. 15 seconds, okay, maybe I can deal with that. Okay, but here's something interesting and fascinating if you really think about it. Let's flash back 50 years or more. In the late 60s, early 70s, you had the Vietnam War. You had the civil rights movement going on back then. And a lot of musicians and artists commented on this. They said things at their shows. They did things. They spoke out on TV, which obviously television back then was a lot bigger than it is today because of so many platforms out there. But so was it okay for those artists? The one that we grew up idolizing, saying something, and then now it's not okay for John Mellencamp to say something. I think that's a little bit of a double standard. So if we're going to agree that back then it was okay, then it should be okay now. I mean, Kid Rock says things at his show. Other people say things at their shows. I don't want a tirade personally. I just that's not what I want. If they want to say something for 10, 15 seconds, I'll live with that. Okay, but a tirade, no, I'm not want to do that. But if it wasn't a political tirade, then I think John Cougar kind of had the right to say something to the person that bought a concert ticket. Now, I think personally that the guy in the audience had a right too, because I think when you go to a show, any show, if you want to boo, I think you can boo. I think if you want to hold up a sign or say something negative or yell something out, I think you should be allowed to do that. I don't condone throwing things on stage, stuff like that, because I think if you bought a ticket, especially at the price of ticket, it costs to go to a concert, I think that, you should have some rights as a fan or non-fan, because, a lot of people, believe it or not, just want to piss people off. They'll go to a show to somebody they don't like just to try to heckle them. I mean, I've seen that happen with comedians. I've seen it happen with entertainers, bands. I've seen it happen in bars with jukeboxes. They know so-and-so hates this song. They'll put $1, $5 in and play the song 10 times. I mean, I've seen it happen. But I think that most of you, I do want to hear what artists have to say, because I like hearing what you guys have to say. I mean, whether I agree with everything or disagree with everything that you say, I learned something, okay? And what I've learned is most of you don't want to hear anything. Just play the music. I kind of like the storytelling thing. Like I said, not too fond of political tirades, but was it okay really back in the day for all those other artists to say something about the civil rights movement, about the government, about, the Vietnam War back in the day? Was it okay then? If it was okay then, it should be okay now. So that's what I feel. I mean, just because I don't like political tirades at shows, I still want to hear what the artist has to say even though I might not like it. I might actually learn something. I've learned so much from the I Love Music Army out there. When you guys comment down there, I learn that, the pulse of the people, if you will. What the people really, are looking and want from whatever the artist is they're talking about. And so I decided to do a lot of videos similar to this because I can't type in every comment. You get 300 comments. So I've decided to make videos on, general comments that have been made. I hope you like it. I plan on doing a lot more and some live shows. I want you to be a part of it. Our internet musical global family of friends. That's the way I see it. We can agree, we can disagree, but we can still enjoy music. That's the way I look at it personally. Now I'm hitting the magical button here and going to tell you all farewell. But I'll leave you with this. Keep the music playing and the good times rolling. Until next time, we'll see you later from the Steve Champagne Radio Show.